We will begin with a brief introduction of the members in this group. In charge of product design and conception is Lacey Davidson.
Hello, I am Lacey Davidson. I'm a freshman at North Carolina State University and my intended major is mechanical engineering.
In charge of research and presentation is Brianne Crawford.
Hello, I am Brianne Crawford. I am a freshman at North Carolina State University and my intended major is computer engineering.
In charge of documentation and management is Olivia Carl. Hello, I'm Olivia Carl. I'm a freshman at North Carolina State University and my intended major is computer science. This product's intended market is children and young adults afflicted with ADHD. In the year 2016, there were 6.1 million children diagnosed with ADHD, and there are likely more that are still undiagnosed. We decided to create a product that catered to these individuals in an effort to create a solution to this ever-growing problem. However, based on studies of similar products, we believe this product may also be effective to individuals with anxiety disorders and depression.
Our proposed solution is the Electrotherapy disc implant. The Electrotherapy disc implant's primary function is to balance inattentive areas of the brain and increase processing in individuals suffering from ADHD through electrotherapy. The device is implanted into the back of the patient's neck, where it releases a low-energy electrical current to alter the electrical patterns in the brain. The concept for the electrotherapy disc implant originated from CES, cranial electrotherapy stimulation, a handheld device that sends electrical currents to the skin and muscles. However, the electrotherapy disc implant utilizes the ideology behind CES to create a solution with greater efficiency. Through the use of an implant, we are able to automatically send low-energy currents to the brain in a more direct and automated manner. CES has the limitation of being administered manually, while the electrotherapy disc implant does not require any physical interaction. The system interacts with neurofeedback to determine the correct times to send low-energy currents. Despite our design improving on existing technology, we acknowledge that there are some shortcomings, namely potential risk of surgery, potential malfunctions, and unknown side effects. However, we believe these issues can be addressed and minimized through further study and testing.
Our visual component for the electrotherapy disc is a small cylinder that is approximately 0.5 is the same size as a dime, which is about 0.705 inches. The reasoning behind the size of the implant is to minimize the severity and keep the surgery very small and basic. Also, having the location of the disc near the head and the start of the spine, it was very important to keep the overall size of the disc very small. We chose to use stainless steel as it does not erode, thus preventing interference with the electrical current and discouraging growth around the implant. However, our current design proposal consists of several flaws, including an underdeveloped model in the sense that it does not accurately represent the inner workings of the device and the lack of a complete understanding of the technology required for functionality. However, we intend to address these shortcomings as the project progresses.
Creation of the electrotherapy disc implant is significant to the engineering grand challenges in the sense that it is closely related to the goal of engineering better medicine. As the number of reported cases of ADHD rise, the need for a viable solution has become more and more pressing. Although there has been development in terms of medication, for many individuals taking medication is either unrealistic or unhelpful for their particular condition. By designing the electrotherapy disc implant, we hope to alleviate some of the difficulties some individuals face in their daily lives, as well as progress in engineering more effective treatments through the pursuit of this particular instance.
We intend to market this product predominantly to medical practitioners and psychiatrists through in-person sales pitches and brochures. We also intend to market to the general public, particularly to parents of children and young adults afflicted with ADHD. It is estimated that the cost of the product will range from $500 to $700 based on the cost of similar products, as well as the price of other cranial implants.
Given additional time and resources, we intend to conduct research on the effectiveness of different materials, as well as the development of the inner workings of the implant. We would also like to conduct further research into the effectiveness of the treatment through clinical trials. Thank you for your time. We hope you will consider our proposal and acknowledge the need for the evolution of medicine for individuals with ADHD.